Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Frank, and with me, as always,
I am here. This is Albert, and we are casting another game from the Dutch StarCraft League. Which round is this, Frank?
this match is from the losers round 1. So
Okay,
these are players that lost in their very first game and now have to face each other or face elimination.
Right, they have to claw their way back into the tournament, into the bigger rounds, trying to get into this final, which is held on June the 1st.
Exactly, the best 8 players of all these brackets together, so the 2 finalists of every 4 brackets, make it to the offline finals. This will be an awesome event on June the 1st in The Hague in the World Forum, a very prestigious convention center, and entrance is free, so there's no reason not to come.
Indeed, there isn't. But you might want to reserve a spot because there's limited seating available, isn't there?
There is, yeah. So there's you can get in for free, but if you want to make sure to sit down actually during the grand finals, it is going to be pretty busy. So there's going to be probably more people than seats. So for a small fee of only €5, you can actually reserve a seat. So do that, because it also helps the Dutch StarCraft League. By the way, we have some financial deficits, and if you buy his ticket, that definitely helps us out.
Indeed. And you can also submit a little bit of coin to Frank directly at the finals, because he'll be going around with a bucket trying to make some extra money.
Support esports, people.
Support esports. I don't have a home.
Alright, shall we introduce the players, Albert?
Indeed, let's introduce these players. In the bottom right, it is the blue Zerg speler by the name of Xeno.
You said blue Zerg speler.
Oh, blue Zerg player, of course, sorry. Sometimes the Dutch word just slips in there. I don't know how that comes, but yeah, that's...
Alright, I have in front of me the website of the Dutch StarCraft League on which Xeno introduces himself. He writes, "I like playing a mixture of macro games and weird semi-all-in openers that lead to the late game because I feel I have more experience playing in a weird situation than most people I meet in ladder and on tournaments." So,
that's interesting.
Then we have to see what he does. He goes for a pretty fast expansion, as is quite common in the PvZ meta game.
He does, but he did go for a pool first, so if there was any pressure coming from ChinkYY, his opponent, which we are going to introduce in just a moment, he would be safe against it. So it's a quite safe opening, actually.
Yep.
So let's introduce the second player. You want to go ahead and do that, Frank?
Yep, whereas Xeno was from Romania, actually part of Team Myth, ChinkYY is a regular old Dutch fella, and he's playing Protoss in the top right corner. And on the website, he also introduces himself, and he writes, let me look it up, there we go. He says, "Hi, my name is ChinkYY. I'm from the Netherlands."
That's it.
That's it. Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, he isn't a man of many words. He wants his playstyle to speak louder than his words on the website, I believe.
Exactly. He's starting a bit of a wall-off with a cannon and a gateway.
Indeedy. And he's already positioned, he has had a probe out, and he has scouted that his opponent has indeed taken expansion, looking around for a possible third, which isn't there yet, so he must be feeling good about that, because he can't put any pressure on us now. And yeah, what are we gonna see? ChinkYY's already mining from 2 gas. His gas is really starting to pile up right now. So I'm really curious what he's gonna do when his Cybercore finishes.
Yep, we might see a Stargate or a Robo, but I don't know. Does this look like Robo to you?
I don't know. We can't tell you just yet. He's probably gonna want to get at least 1 sentry, and he's of course gonna research Warp's Gate. But I'm sure he's gonna be throwing down his second tech building really quickly. It's actually a Twilight Council.
Twilight Council. Do you think he's gonna go for quick DTs, or because he hasn't, or has he? No, he hasn't started any weapon or armor upgrades in his forge, so this Twilight Council is not to get a +2 really quick. That will be just getting it too fast. So I'm thinking there's going to be something done with this Twilight Council. It could of course revolve around Stalkers with Blink, or maybe also Zealot with Charge, but I'm kind of thinking that this might be for follow-up tech, namely DTs or Templar, but I'm guessing DTs. We're going to see in a minute.
I really think if we see this probe right now, just in position to throw down the Dark Shrine, And actually, the Dark Templar opening is really solid right now. A lot of Protosses are doing this. Just open with some Dark Templar, maybe try to do some damage, but mainly just use it for map control. Keep your opponent on their side of the map, and they can't really attack you really easily because they'll have to get an overseer with their army. So it allows the Protoss to be a little bit more greedy in terms of getting another expansion and getting new tech up, and don't fear for being attacked.
In the meantime, though, Xeno is going for 2 base Mutalisks.
Yeah, he is indeed. He's not taking his third base just yet, but I think this probe from ChinkYY is gonna scout it right now. He's gonna move across and see if there's a third base. He's gonna actually throw down a pylon before this drone gets here to make this third base.
Okay, we're gonna see if the drone sees the pylon making. He might just see it as he. Yes, he does. Okay.
Did he see the pylon?
He saw the pylon, and of course he's now also seen the DTs because he has an overseer in. Xeno has an overseer in ChinkYY's base.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he's definitely seen this Dark Shrine morphing in.
Oh, that's great. He's making a Spore Crawler indeed. He's morphing. He's already got an Overseer at his own natural. But maybe this Dark Shrine is finished right now. If he morphs in a couple of DTs, he could definitely deny this third base, but he's got to do it quickly. Here, one Dark Templar is warped in.
Yep. Takes out the Zergling with one swipe with his awesome scythe.
Indeed, and here the extra Zerglings are coming, but there's no detection yet.
No detection yet.
He is moving his Dark Templar away, actually, but I don't think he should be doing that because there's not an Overseer coming.
I think he's guessing that there's probably an Overseer coming. Of course, he doesn't know that there isn't. And the Dark Templar can be useful to control maybe watchtowers or be a general pest on the map.
And there's actually his robotics facility of ChinkYY is powered down. I don't know how that.
We missed something.
Maybe we missed some kind of Zergling run by.
There's also a pylon gone. There used to be a second pylon at the warfield.
Yeah,
oh, maybe that's it. Maybe he took down his own pylon because he couldn't get out, and then he unpowered his own robotic facility.
Right, that could be it. In the meantime, like 10 mutants are flying into the base, and I don't think ChinkYY has a lot to defend this. Oh, it's great reaction in getting the probes out of the way, taking no damage at all.
Photon overcharge going down on the Nexus. These mutas are leaving without having done much damage. Well, we're gonna take out this one pylon. Haha, serves you right.
Indeed. No,
they don't even do it.
Pylon. No, so they're probably gonna fly back and still take out this pylon because it's really, really annoying.
I'm gonna look at one of these mutas heal up. Look at how fast they regain their health.
Yeah, I know, right? It's insane.
I can't even count that fast. Oh, there they go, taking out the pylon.
You can't count that fast, Frank?
I'm a philosopher.
You weren't that good in the grade school, were you? Wow. Unbelievable. So, yeah, we see some Zerglings at the front. I wonder what this maybe is going to try to do a run by. ChinkYY has no wall off right now, so maybe he could run by.
There we go, some other Mutalisks moving in. And while the Mutalisks distract the army, the Zerglings chill out, have some more coffee.
Indeed.
Yep.
They're taking some extra cups of tea. Oh, and now the Zealot is warped in, so there's not going to be a lot of...
Ooh, these mutas are getting triggered by a bit of an aggressive posture from ChinkYY, and some of the mutas lose their lives. That's too bad for the mutas.
In the meantime, at home, Xeno is taking his fourth base.
Ooh, but some Zealots warping in right next to the fourth base, but plainly ignoring it, moving up to the third.
Wow, I don't think he knew it was there. Did he see it with the Zealots? Yeah, he saw it. So, yeah, but he's trying to do as much damage as possible to the third right now. This is a lot of Zealots. This could do a lot of damage. He's gonna try to focus the hatch down, and this is going down so quickly.
I think he's gonna get it. I'm calling it.
He might get. Oh, that's a great transfuse from the.
No more energy though for transfuses.
Indeed, I think he might get it, but he gotta focus it.
No,
he gotta focus the
he's
hatch.
not focusing it. He could have gotten it, man.
I think so as well. Would be close, but I think so. He could have gotten it as well.
But some more Zealots have taken out the fourth base, so that's good news. But they're unfortunately going to lose their lives. Can't do much against.
And there are so many mutants on the map right now. 19, and there are some 8 more in production. That's unbelievable.
26 Mutalisks right now. Yeah, bam, there we go. Still, the one Dark Templar holding down the watchtower. This is actually a very cool watchtower because it allows ChinkYY to see any mutas coming up from Xeno's main base.
Yeah, indeed. But the ChinkYY is going for some Phoenixes right now, and they're gonna counter the Mutalisks if their numbers get high enough.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
got
But you need a
4
lot.
right now. That's not gonna be enough.
No, how many Phoenixes on the map so far? 5. No, you don't. You definitely need more than that.
Indeed.
Do you also feel that Chinky kind of sounds like cheeky?
Yeah, but he is kind of cheeky.
Kind of a cheeky player.
He's cheeky.
Well, look at that. So the one Dark Templar is spotting this enormous flock of mutas moving overhead. And yeah, we see some Phoenixes moving in position, but that's not enough. Photon Overcharge going down, but I think these... Well, no, I wouldn't advise these mutas to take a straight-up fight against Old Starters and the Phoenixes. So there they go. And, but
blink.
the Zerglings... Yeah, wow, the Stalkers blinking down right into a pack of Zerglings. This is not a good move for the Stalkers, and in fact they will all go down, and these Mutalisks might reign supreme, man. GG!
Yeah, that was a GG. That would have been really hard. Chinky losing the biggest part of his army, and there's still so many Mutalisks left. So yeah, I think that would have been the end.
Cool. We're going to go into game number 2 in this best of 3 series. Xeno is up 1 game at the moment. See you in a bit.